All right, so when I've put pipes in for Mark in the past and most other people, I usually use 12-inch pipes, sometimes a 10, occasionally maybe a 24 maximum. So I was a little bit taken aback when I pulled up, and here comes Mark with this. I mean, it looked like a 4-footer to me sitting on his tractor. But either way, join me in the woods in the cab for some fresh air, and we'll see how this project goes. All right, today I'm out at my buddy Mark's. He's got a trouble spot, and we're gonna put a culvert in. But man, when I saw that culvert, it's like a 4-footer. I mean, definitely the biggest one I ever messed with, so we'll see how it's gonna go. This miscanthus is looking really nice, that's for sure. It's under this oak tree right here. Even its oak leaves are wilted. I don't know that I've ever seen that. That's how much of a drought we're in right now. But it's sucking moisture all the way out, 20 plus rows out there. And all the way down here. I know Mark said his farmer's getting really, really worried. If we don't get rain soon, he might not get a crop. And here we are, 4th of July. Here's some of his alfalfa. Man, he does such good work on managing his property. The fruit trees are all, look at how big them are now. 101 today. I think 114 heat index. So we're going to come up on a pond here on the right side. Prior till now, the one I'm working on now, this pond was the biggest one I had ever built. And of course we had some lessons on this one as well because it took in so much water I had to come back. I think we have 4 overflow pipes in it and then a spillway. But anyways, prior to the one I just finished at the cabin, well, actually we're still working on it. This one here was the biggest one, and it's held beautifully, but the biggest one I've built thus far. Not sure how far we're going. There's 2 plots here in the woods. We cleared them too, me and Curtis, a number of years ago. Beautiful little, looks like he's got alfalfa in here.
Thing
to say the least.
I mean, it's got, I don't know how much water coming off that hill. Yep. And it just keeps on overflowing, and I keep on repacking and washed it out several times. So I'm going to go from a 20-inch to a 36-inch.
Okay.
And I'd like to move it that way some too.
Sure, yeah, that's no problem. I might have to dig a borrow pit somewhere in here for more dirt. All right, let's get rid of this log here. It's going to be interesting. Definitely the biggest pipe. He thinks it's a 36. To me, it looks like a 4-footer. Either way, I'm going to dig a borrow pit first and get a bunch of dirt before I pull this other one out. And I'm going to do that right here. So there's the pipe. It's actually sitting in the cut that it's going to be going in. Changed my mind. Let's go ahead and yank this old one out. Take a look at our new ditch here. We got to move it to the left a little bit also. All right, so I got the old pipe out, and as you could see, part of Mark's problem was that there was some damage to this pipe. Something, and it wasn't me, you could see it cuts from left to right. Something left a big gouge and a tear in that pipe, and it was kind of crushed. Let's get on with the next phase of this big one, and I got some intel how it did or didn't do here after a 5-inch rain in 12 hours, the same rain that blew out my pond. So let's finish this one up. backside, just trying to scab some dirt off of this hillside. So I gotta bring this section up probably at least 12 to 16 inches or more. It's gonna look pretty good when it's done. I don't know if this is the one that I almost tipped over in the Polaris. Yeah, I'm on really uneven ground here. But this sure might be the one I almost tipped over. The North Star. Some of this stuff is just totally bone dry, so we ain't gonna get real good compaction. Alright, we'll continue to add and pack, add and pack. Checked back in. Oh, I hate that. Alright, so I only have a few still pics of the after look because I forgot to take an after video, and then Mark guided me on his land to a couple other projects we had to do. But this is where we'll finish this particular episode. This was my biggest culvert ever by far, and yes, we got pummeled with over 5 inches of rain in Mark's territory there, and I asked him today how the pipe held up, and he's like, piece of cake. He's like, didn't damage at all. Plenty of volume, plenty of space for it. So another good success in the deep woods. I hope to see you guys again in the future. Thanks a lot.